During this pandemic, we have tried to assist people in many different ways. If it was food insecurity, in testing throughout the town in various areas. And as things transitioned, it transitioned into the vaccine phase. And the town of Hempstead months ago with our friends at Mount Sinai had the vision where we funded and were able to create a mobile vaccination unit that transformed into something that no one else has seen in this state. That vaccination unit has been able to go to senior centers, complexes, stores, and get shots in arms to help us find a way to get through this pandemic. But what we're initiating here today is really towards the end game. This is what's going to get us past this pandemic. We are announcing a program where our EMS crew is actually going to go to residents' houses with an appointment and give them vaccinations where they live. That is how you're going to reach people. If you are homebound or would like to schedule a shot, you simply have to dial 516-812-3678 between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., Monday through Friday. That will go right to our EMS department, and they will be happy to schedule an appointment.
This is extremely important to me. In my area in particular, I have many people who do not have computers, as he has said, and if they had them, they wouldn't even know how to use them. There are many of them who are homebound and who cannot get out. So I'm very happy about this because I know now that those people in my area who have suffered most will be able to get what they need now so that we can have a very, very healthy town.
We were starting to get calls from people who were too old to be able to go to a vaccination site. For somebody who was infirm and couldn't go to a vaccination site. I heard from some constituents of mine, their mother had broken her hip recently and couldn't go to a vaccination site. So together, we spoke with Supervisor Clavin, and he was very, very responsive. He got in touch with Dr. Dave and his team, which is terrific. Thank you so much, Dr. Dave, and our great EMS team. And they came up with this program. And that's consistent with what the town's been doing.
We partnered with Mount Sinai South Nassau to put the first ever Vaxmobile on the streets. And with that Vaxmobile, we've been able to vaccinate close to 100 people per day in different communities, in every community, whether it's from Senior Councilwoman Goosby's district to Councilman Dunne's district to Councilman Blakeman's district and everywhere in between. And now, just the other day, we've been using that Vaxmobile to vaccinate those that are 12 and older and still in schools. And now today, we're announcing vaccinations for Homebound, which means we're vaccinating those from 12 to 112 and everybody in between.
The vehicle you see behind us will be staffed by our paramedics, and they will be able to go out on their own with my guidance and medical direction, and they'll be able to go out and give vaccines anywhere that the need exists. In addition, we could also run other vaccine type programs where we have I'm there with our other EMTs, so we're going to figure out where the needs are. We're going to work with them, and not just homebound, but if there are needs in other places. The councilwoman and I had talked about going into Hempstead and Uniondale and maybe some senior centers or churches. So those are the type of venues that we'll be able to get out to.
There are thousands of seniors who have not gotten their shots yet. That's the reality of this. And some who still have the luxury of driving great, like I said. There are many people that just don't have the ability. Maybe their kids don't even live in the area anymore. This is going to get them the chance to get their shots so they can go out and take that walk and enjoy their time again. And that's our responsibility as government. And that's why I said this was a great step.